is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
How about it?
Oh, my gosh! Right into the steel cage! Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extreme... Oh, boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something. Win!
What a reversal.
I'm so disgusted with Batista, JR. He could have stayed with Triple H and Ric Flair in Evolution, and oh, sure, now the fans start to cheer for him.
The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile.
He's a slippery devil. These top rope moves are always different flavors, for better or worse. It looks like he's taking his opponent for a ride, King.
And that's one ride you don't ever want to take. The last ride.
Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire. These fans love confidence in their superstar. And that's what they're saying from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home. But that's not going to win him the match. You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No. But having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness.
This competitive crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? This has gone beyond just being a match. Oh, my gosh! He's got his opponent 10 feet in the air! JR, you know what's next?
The last ride! There's no move more feared in all of sports entertainment!
Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
Quickest way to lose a match is to underestimate your opponent.
I don't think he's underestimating anyone, King. I think he's making it clear that he refuses to be intimidated. Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's going to win this match. Just look at him.
Oh, I am, King. I'm looking at one of the most awesome forces I've ever seen in a WWE ring. And I think the dead man's going to remind everyone tonight why they call him the Beaner.
What does he think he's doing?
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now. Look at him feeding off. Oh, no. It looks like he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
There's so much blood.
I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match with a gusher like that. What a phenomenon is the Animal Batista. You talk about a force of nature, you're looking at him right there.
Force of nature? More like freak of nature, if you ask me. The fact that Batista even considers himself a main eventer is ridiculous.
He's a multiple-time heavyweight champion, King. In my book, once you wear that title around your waist, you've made it in this business.
Come on, JR. Haven't you ever heard of a fluke champion? Batista got lucky. You don't get into the Hall of Fame for being lucky.
No, you don't. And you don't get there on a fluke. But Batista's the real deal. And that's why it wouldn't surprise me one bit to see him inducted after a long and distinguished career.
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this!
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR. But you know what happened? Uh-oh. I think we know where he's going with this, JR.
What a sickening choke slam. All the way to hell. And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fame.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover. Is it just me? Or does the dead man seem a little off tonight? You can't let your opponent use the cage as a weapon against you.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one picks up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
I'll never understand what the big deal is about Batista. He's just another superstar with more muscles than brains as far as I'm concerned.
You couldn't be more wrong, King. I've always found Batista to be extremely intelligent. You don't often see anyone put anything past him in the ring or outside it.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will.
And that's exactly what makes a cage match so dangerous, JR.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makeup.
Oh, it's not pretty, but that's exactly what you've got to do to win a cage match. Can you believe we actually get paid to do this? Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either. Up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.